Are you already on the server?
I am, but I've been waiting for you.
Ah, cool.
The only thing I did was just grab some supplies, and I'm dropping them off at the Encased Beam Titan.
Gotcha. How's that coming along?
Well, there's a train station.
Lol.
Well, I told you that was all I finished up last session.
I mean, yeah, but still. I'm gonna try to finish the Christmas stuff as much as I can.
Gotcha.
And I'm not gonna continue us down the Christmas line because Trev isn't on.
Okay.
So what I'll probably end up doing is just building out as much of the factory as I can. And then if I still have time, going over and doing the Steel Titan. But also either open your Discord or send me the link to the one can accept money. Because remember we had that issue where I couldn't send you money last time.
Hmm.
You had to like request it from me or some shit.
I am not sure. What was the question?
Your PayPal stuff. Last time I tried to send you PayPal money, it wouldn't go through because it said user will not accept or user cannot accept money sent to them. You had to request it, or we had to use a different one or something.
You know, I'm not entirely sure.
Either way, figure it out. Okay. So where did I leave off? We have the foundries. Which are... One's coming out of Mark 3. These are coming out as Mark 3. One, two, three, 6. There's 14. Dog is being a little whiny because my dad went outside and didn't take her with him. I have to redo all my fucking math because I don't remember where I am on this piece of paper.
Also, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 10 tonight.
That's fine.
Because I worked last night.
Uh-huh.
And then had to come straight home and work today, so I have not had much sleep. So if I seem spaced out, that's why, because I completely am.
Okay. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 24, which means 240. I hate coming back and having to redo all my math and shit.
Yeah.
So I remember I took off a certain amount of those. Yeah. To even out, I think? I don't remember. They're 240.
I started planning out the dungeon for next session.
Nice.
Uh, it is a pain in the ass designing a full dungeon crawl.
Oh, it is. Going to a new sheet of paper because I'm gonna try to keep all this shit organized.
I just realized we don't have a backlog of screws right now.
Yeah, because you set up screws on the Titan, didn't you?
Did I? Yes, I did. Thank you for reminding me of that. So we should have a backlog upstairs.
So it's 240 divided by 15 is 16. And I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. That's right, I did 14 because I didn't want to have to do the 2 extra. So 16 corrected to 14 for base. And then number of red I have per minute I have to go count. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. And it's 5 per. 5 times 55 is 275. Right? It's 24 plus 24 is 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. That's 275. That is one too many. Should be 50 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. There we go. And so that'll be 50 times 5, which is no, 54 times 5, which is exactly 270. Which is exactly how many a Mark III conveyor can handle, because it's all 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. And so then I have to go back up to the foundry section. So now I've got this perfectly mapped. So it's going to take twice as many foundries for those. It should. Let me place a singular foundry. For copper, it takes 10. Meaning it needs 27. And 14, that's 28. However, if I just do the 27, I can have the 1 off and have that as extra space. So, this is what I need to do. And then I can go into the assembler math. Which, let me go ahead and subtract all those assemblers, and I need modular frames. We don't have those.
We don't have any of those.
Yeah, I didn't think we did. How many do I need? 170.
I mean, we have the stuff being made.
We have the reinforced plate automated.
We've got reinforced plate automated. We've got iron rods automated. You would just have to cobble together, you know, a makeshift system.
Well, I can just come get the reinforced plate and then make it. That's not a huge deal. I just got to get to my factory car. When are we gonna set up the go-kart track for the
nuclear waste?
Yeah, that one nuclear waste.
I don't know.
I think that's something we should make Trevor make.
There's a huge ass go-kart track.
Yeah. I wonder if this thing is air powered. So like the faster you go, the faster it will go because it's picking up the speed for the air.
What thing is air powered?
I'm trying to figure out how this little factory cart works. Like, could it be air powered?
No, it works off of, you know, just pure spite.
I still think it'd be hilarious if the fix-it worker was just pedaling his ass off.
Oh no, that would be hilarious, and something that Fix-It would probably do.
Yeah. Here's a cart, but you have to pedal for it.
Well, I've got everything I need over here.
Where are the reinforced plates are in the basement, right?
Yeah. Over by the doggo.
Okay. Can you have a turn for a train track that goes uphill?
It's better not to. I mean, theoretically, yes, but you really shouldn't.
So if you wanted, well, more like downhill. If you wanted to have, like, it turn and go downhill at the same time, that would be fine.
Again, you can, but you shouldn't.
Why shouldn't you have it turn and go downhill?
Because there's no nice way to do it. It's going to be clipping through foundations and all kinds of shit.
Oh, that's dumb. Also, are you experiencing minor lag?
Yeah.
Has the server been reset today?
No.
Would you like to do that before we get too heavily invested?
Probably. I mean, hell, I want to go to bed, but...
No. You have to stay up till midnight.
Oh yeah, fuck that. There ain't no way in hell. I gotta work tomorrow.
I'm still waiting on my schedule to come in. I haven't been told where or what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm low-key hoping it doesn't come in so I can be like, you never told me, so I just didn't show up.
You ready for me to restart it?
Yep.
Don't forget to talk to your manager about that stuff.
I haven't been to the office. I haven't
That's
been to
what
the
I'm saying,
office in like a week or so.
That's what I'm saying, is when you do go.
Yeah, when I do go to the office, I'll definitely talk to her. Just let me know when the server is back up.
Let's see. It is up. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna call it maybe around like 8.
Lame.
Dude, I'm tired as fuck.
Do better.
Trust me, for the money that they're paying me, if this is as best as I can do, I'm gonna just keep doing right on doing it. And plus, tomorrow is gonna be a busy day.
Why you say that?
We've got a new hire meeting, which, I mean, we have 2 per week. It's just kind of like a catch-up call / help each other / demo stuff.
Gotcha.
And then at noon, we actually have a company-wide call.
Oh. So Mars is going to be busy all around.
Yeah, and this is gonna be my first company-wide call.
Oh. Make sure to mute your mic.
I think they have everybody muted by default.
That'd be kind of dumb if somebody wanted to speak up about something.
This is a meeting where like the president and both of the CEOs are talking, so that really doesn't happen.
I'd be like, sir, your man is stupid. I can do better. Give me your job.
Immediately your screen goes black.
They sent me to the Shadow Realm.
10 minutes later, you get an email from HR. By the way, you no longer work here.
Wow, for speaking up against the boss. What a tyrannical source of income.
But no, I don't think they would do that. I mean, honestly, they're some great people.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I got assigned to a client?
Yeah, a really big one, you said.
Yes. It still feels weird to me that I can't talk about it, though. I mean, I understand the whole NDA, shit. It just feels weird. Because I've never had to, like, sign an NDA for work.
Well, there's always a first time for something.
Where are my steel beams? Steel beams. There we go. Alright, let's hope I don't fall off the platform this time. I swear if the game lags, I'm rage quitting. I'm going to bed early.
What?
You heard me? I said if I fall off the platform like I did last time, I'm rage quitting and going to bed early.
First of all, you signed up for stream tonight, therefore you're not allowed to leave.
Look, I said I can play till 8. Otherwise, I'm rage quitting if I fall off this damn platform.
If you fall off that platform, I'm not allowing you to rage quit. I will drive to your house and kick your ass.
Okay. Just make sure you knock me out because I want some good sleep tonight.
Oh no, it's gonna be foot firmly implanted in your ass. No lube.
Kinky.
I was watching, have you seen the videos where it's Brandon Lee Mulligan pretending to be CEOs of different companies?
Yes!
And he did Twitter and he was like, I thought fisting was when you fist bump somebody. Hagrid fisting someone is a hospital visit. Shit is hilarious. Brandon Lee Mulligan is one of my favorite people on the internet just because he's one, an amazing DM, and two, an amazing comedian.
Oh yeah, he is a fantastic DM.
His wife or fiance is pretty hilarious too. She's got some good jokes in their DMD series they're doing together.
I really would love to play one session with Wax Steven.
Dude. I'd love to play a session with the dude who played Riz Gutgak in the Fantasy High series with Brandon Lee Mulligan, and Matt Mercer. Well, that would just be one D&D game that would be fucking legendary.
I think everybody wants to play a game with Matt Mercer.
Yeah, but I don't want Matt Mercer to DM. I want Matt Mercer to play.
That's fair.
Because if you haven't seen it already, he's in Escape from the Bloodkeep, where Brandon Lee Mulligan DMs and he plays a character, and oh my god, he does such a great job.
I have not had time to watch many campaigns lately, unfortunately.
Just set him up as background noise, dude.
No, because I get too invested and then I'm like zone in on the session and not on my work.
Understandable. Who needs to work anyways?
Me.
Why?
Because I kind of like getting paid. And I owe a lot of people money.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
The government is one person.
Oh, no. I don't owe the government that much money.
That much.
No, in fact, the government is giving me all of my tax money back at the end of the year, so... realistically, they owe me money. Which is a weird statement if you think about it.
Not really. Because the US government usually gives most people that are like in the middle class or below tax money in return. Because they don't make enough for the amount of tax that they pay.
Yeah, but
however,
most
like
people...
the upper class and stuff, they actually have to pay the government.
Yeah, but most people only get like a few $100 back.
Not me. I
on their
get
tax
usually
return.
a little over 1,000.
Matt,
It might change this year, but
I'm getting about $11,000 back in tax returns.
and I get that. And I'm gonna rob you at gunpoint.
I already own a quarter of your car.
Shh. If I steal from you and you don't know it's me and I give it all back to you, then you don't know anything.
I mean, fair.
If I steal it from you, you can then claim insurance on that money, and then I can just give it back to you after you get the insurance for that money. Think ahead.
I prefer not to get charged with insurance fraud.
That's not insurance fraud. I'll put it in a washing machine. It'll be money laundering.
Yes, because I want to be money laundering instead of insurance fraud. Fantastic.
I mean, what's the difference? I know the difference, by the way.
I know.
I'm gonna put
it's just one of these days somebody's going to take you seriously and I'm going to have to bail you out of prison.
Well, the day somebody takes me seriously is the day that I go to prison for tax fraud. I put a ma'am inside of Santa's workshop because I think there should be one here.
There should be.
Also, when did this become...
the building?
Yeah. Not inside the factory, inside the building. Also, when did it become my baby?
I don't know. When did it?
When you decided you were just gonna fuck off to something else.
That's fair. Also, this Titan is going to be like an open air Titan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do a multi-story. It's just going to be one big platform.
Okay.
Mostly because I have the room over here to just build
You're
a
not going to
giant
go vertical. You're just going to go horizontal the whole way.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I said, I mean, I've just got the room to build a giant fuck-off platform over here, so why not do it?
I mean, yeah. How far off of line did I push you? Like, right on it. Cool. Nope, gotta move back one.
Alright, let's get some stuff set up.
That's it right there. Then, yep. That's her ass right there. Four, 5, 6, 7. Cool. And that's where that
I still haven't been given any work on that new client, though.
Really?
Which kind of pisses me off. Like,
why does
so
it piss you off?
Because I was assigned to it, and I'm like, I'm ready to work, and then the senior developer's like, yeah, but I'm busy with other stuff right now.
I mean, people get busy.
Yeah, but the whole point of putting me on the project was so I could take up some of the slack. I don't want to just be there just to be there.
I mean, I get that, but at the same time, you gotta be patient with these things.
But I don't have patience. You know this.
Get patience. You can buy it at the gift store.
You know how else I can get patience? By running them over with my car.
That's not how you get that, and I'm pretty sure. I haven't been to law school or anything, but...
No. Patience as in patience, like medical patience.
I'm gonna shoot you in the throat.
Alright. Just make it count.
Of course. You think I'm gonna miss?
I will come back to haunt you if you do.
Good. Bros forever.
that's not terrible.
Cool. So now these are hooked up. I have to hook up these then. Which, yeah. I think what I'll do is do the math on it. Let me finish up over here. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7.
I'll be so glad when I don't have to craft encased industrial beams by hand.
Right.
Because we do need an ever-loving shit ton of them.
For Mark IV conveyors, you're damn right.
Well, not just Mark IV, but trains and manufacturers and pretty much everything higher tier than what we are right now, yeah, requires them.
Oh crap, did I? God damn it.
What?
I did this backwards from the way I wanted to do it.
Ooh. It's gotta suck to suck.
It does suck to suck. How many was it I needed? 27. It should go inside, or the output facing in. That way it's all on one conveyor instead of having to do 2 stacked conveyors in the middle, which then makes it really cramped trying to put that walkway down the center for the electrical poles.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
None of what you said just made sense.
What do you mean none of it made sense?
I heard you speaking words. The words did not process into thoughts.
I want the foundries with the outputs facing in, because then everything can get merged onto a single conveyor. Make sense? Because
sure.
The inputs going to the foundries have to be put on 2 conveyors, being as it's 2 different inputs.
Sure, bud.
You're making me feel like I should doubt myself, and you can go fuck yourself for that.
I'm doubting that I can even process thoughts right now.
No think. Just say yes, Matt. You're great.
No, I can at least think enough to know that's not true.
Ouch.
That one's gonna be fun to get to. There's a coal node here that is surrounded by fart rocks.
Ooh. That's gonna be real fun to get to.
Or more specifically, fart plants. They're not the fart rocks. No, Piggy. No, Piggy.
You don't want to play with the piggy?
No, piggies are mean.
And piggies deserve love too.
So I will show it love by shoving my Xenobasher up its ass.
Oh, you finally got one of those?
I've had one forever.
Thought you weren't a xenophobe. You only need a xenobasher if you're a xenophobe.
Pretty sure that's not how that works. But
It is.
sure.
Trust me, I'm an expert.
An expert in what?
Xenophobes, like you are. Can't believe it, Tyler. And here I thought you were normal.
Alright. All the miners are connected to conveyors. Now I just need to connect them to power. Alright, we got 3 miners that are hooked up.
Nice.
We have enough power for this, right?
Yeah, we have a threshold of like 1K.
Okay. So you know how much power this is going to cost, right?
If you don't think we have enough power, add more power.
No, that's too much work.
Because I don't have a power pole up here with me. Let me drop down to get one real quick. According to our current power grid, our max consumption is 5,700, and we have a capacity of 6,500. So you've got 800 megawatts to play with, on top of I'm also playing with that same 800 megawatts.
Yeah. We probably gonna run out.
I don't think we'll run out of power. Not tonight, anyways.
We'll see about that. Because I've got to set up, I believe it's 32 foundries, 24 constructors, and then another like 8 or another like 12 constructors.
Why?
Stuff.
What stuff?
Encased beams, that stuff.
You said you had to do what? How many?
32 foundries, 24 constructors, and then like another 12 constructors.
Well, constructors only take like 4 each. Miners take like what, 10 each to 12 each?
I'm not sure exactly with Mark IIs. Why are these not getting power? Oh, there we go. Now we got
take
coal.
Like 15.
Why is that one? Okay, there we go. I'm not sure.
We'll do the math.
And this one should be producing coal now as well? It is! Haha! I will have to upgrade all of those to Mark IV later, but I don't have the steel beam or the reinforced beams to do it.
I don't have the crayons nor the patience.
Alright, we are storing coal.
Nice.
But yeah, I need to see how much power we're actually using.
I just told you.
I need to see it because yes, you just told me, and yes, I just forgot.
God damn it. This is why we can't take you places.
And this is why I don't like going places.
Well, then quit being so ambitious and going places.
Well, you see. Ambition is what has kept me alive.
Really? For me, it's spite.
No, ambition is a pretty good one. I mean, mostly because of ADHD, hyperfocus, and shit.
If my depression wants me to kill myself, then it needs to man the fuck up and act like a real disease and kill me itself.
Well, damn.
This is a public service announcement. If I die in a car crash, know that it was suicide.
Sure. You say after just buying a brand new car.
The payments are too much. I can't handle it. Gotta crash it. JK, knock on wood.
Well, at least I'm not co-signed, so, you know.
Yeah. If I die, know that it was suicide. I didn't want to be in prison. The toilet paper rolls were extra strong. The guards did not practice neglect. This is a play on the fact that Epstein didn't kill himself.
I mean, to be fair, he kind of said he wasn't going to.
Okay, that's all this setup. Now I have to set up a shit ton of mergers.
Now I have to go set up 3 more miners. There they are.
Now to connect all these fuckers.
Conveniently, there is some limestone right beside me.
It's not like you planned it that way or something.
Actually, no, I didn't plan for the limestone. I did legitimately get lucky with that. So that's a pure limestone.
Nice.
Oh, geez, there's 2 pure limestones here. Okay, we're
That's
good.
gonna give you a shit ton of concrete then. That means concrete's not gonna be what draws you back, it's gonna be the steel itself.
What do you mean?
That usually when doing something like that, it's the concrete having to come to you that's gonna hold you back. But being that you have 2 pure limestone right next to you, concrete won't be the issue. It'll be how fast you can produce steel beams and shit like that.
Well, considering I have... Oh, is this another pure? That's a normal... Oh, that's a normal limestone. Okay. So I've got 2 pures and a normal.
Crap, I ran out of steel beams. I can't believe I've done this.
I can't believe it either.
Alright, let me write steel beams. And I'll start working on something else while I wait for that stuff then. Or until I run out of other things.
Alright, so let's see. I need 5 miners. 5 Mark II miners. That's a lot.
That is a lot, actually. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that that's centered. I don't like that the game is trying to force me to center stuff.
What do you mean, force you?
Like, it's not wanting me to do stuff that's too wide. Or the walkways that we normally do. It didn't want me to do those at first. I had to like go around my ass to get to my elbow to get it to let me make them.
Huh.
Yeah, it was weird. You see, like, if you go to the stream, you'll see what I'm talking about. Where, like, when I go to rotate the platforms, they, like, rotate all the way around the fucking things.
Hold on, I'm pulling up your stream. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, see how it's, like, fucking itself up?
Yeah.
I have to, like, look at the one that I want it to be in order for it to not do that, which is stupid.
Oh,
Iron.
also, I quit my other part-time job.
Which one?
The one here.
The one for EMT?
In town, yeah.
Oh, the Pasquotank EMT one. No, wait.
I was trying... Yes, that one.
Different one?
No, that one.
That one?
I was trying not to say it, but yeah.
Yeah, I tried to save it there at the end, but I was stupid. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I mean, it's okay. We don't live near there anyways.
That's true.
I don't know why you called it here in town. It's like a 2-hour fucking drive.
Look, okay, I'm used to staying there.
Uh-huh.
But no, I quit.
Well, I mean,
I left on good terms. I didn't, walk out with both my middle fingers in the air, so I mean...
yes you did. Don't lie.
I didn't. I respectfully handed them my, resignation notice, and I was like, alright, bye!
It's not how it went, and you know it. You were like, no spatonia, bitches.
And I resigned effective immediately.
Yikes. Why effective immediately?
Because I had a shift coming up that I really didn't want to take.
Lol.
Yeah.
Was it just somebody was on shift you didn't want to work with, or was it just like one of those long night shifts?
I just didn't feel like working it.
Gotcha. Well, congratulations.
I quit my job!
Woo!
Now, as long as I don't get fired from my new one, we're good.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, I've been working my ass off, so...
want to know why these platforms are being stupid.
I don't know.
Hmm. Trying to decide what I want. How do you set up the splitter where it like auto splits after it's there's a backlog?
You have to use a smart splitter. But yeah, when you use a smart splitter, it'll have a setting in there that says overfill or overflow or something like that.
Oh, okay, overflow. I see it.
Yeah.
Man, it's got all the items we have, so we can filter it too.
Alrighty, off to the Steel Titan to go get more beams.
Okay.
Do we have beams?
We should.
Okay.
So with this, I'm running on a 14 system. Gotta get my phone calculator out. So 14 times 5, because that's what we make, is 70. And boundary output equals 70 per min.
We do have beams, but we are definitely running low.
Yeah, I'll get on that when I can. Because like I said, Christmas Titan is kind of where my head is for now.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just saying we're definitely running short.
And assemblers.
Because don't you have steel beams being produced?
No, I don't remember where I was at with the steel stuff.
There's steel beams right here.
Where?
It just looks like at the Steel Titan.
Well, I don't know if I have them set up optimally. I don't know if I have them on a backlog. I don't know if I have storage set up for them. I don't remember where I stopped. My brain is a mesh.
Are you okay with me just setting up a temporary storage?
I'd prefer we didn't. Because then we'd have to go in, tear it all back out, just like we're having to do with the old steel factory.
Oh no, I just mean like a couple containers.
If you want to.
Because it looks like you've got everything coming through the floor. Like you've got it ready to go into storage.
I don't know if I do or not.
No,
that's the thing.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at it.
All the outputs are hooked up and merged together and everything too?
Yeah.
And they go up to a third floor labeled storage and everything?
Yeah.
Do I have storage containers on the third floor?
No, that's the only thing you're missing.
Okay, go to the third floor and set some up there then. And have them go from the conveyors going through the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, that'll work. Only one or two?
That's weird. The conveyor floor hole says I can't put a conveyor lift on it.
It's Mark 3, not 4.
I know, it says an identical buildable is already built there.
You're gonna probably have to delete the floor hole and redo that. Unless your thing is backwards.
No, mine was not backwards.
Copper produces 5 per minute, and there's 23 of them.
Yeah, it looks like everything's up and running properly. Okay, we got beams going into a container.
Cool.
And it appears that all the beam makers have turned on and are producing.
I know there's something there I didn't set up, and I have to go finish setting it up. I don't remember what it is. My brain is a mush.
That's the way my brain is.
Pipes. Well, because I'm working on this one and the steel one, my brain is like split half the time between the two, and I'm like, oh, I did this. No, I did that for the other one. Fuck me.
It looks like you've only got 2 steel beam makers, constructors going up to storage. All the rest of them appear to be on their own line going over.
Yes, because I was setting up for encased beams.
Gotcha.
That's what I was doing. But if we're gonna have if you just want to set up those 2 going up, that'd be great, and leave that alone. Because when I go back, I'll tear out the encased stuff and just have everything go to storage. And what we can do is we can have the train pick up the beams, like have an overflow storage, and have the rest go to the train, and have a train line running from my steel factory to yours to help boost your beam production, to help with encased beams.
Gotcha.
So if that's what you want to do, but that'll be like way later, like a couple more sessions.
Yeah.
So I need 13 assemblers. They're each gonna take 5, and that's gonna be 10 to storage and 14 on the.
Yeah, as long as we're making at least a few beams, we're fine.
Yeah.
I am struggling to fucking stay awake.
See, I'll have this come out immediately to a smart splitter. It can have this thing. right will be overflow. Now, overflow means once it only goes through this one once the others are backed up, correct?
Right.
Cool. Let me try this out. So that'll be that, and then it'll come to assemblers. Which I have to figure out how I need. 13, and look, I have all the stuff for them. Yay me. So they are going to be the ones that go. Can you get off of? Thank you. I think so. That gives me this back line to what I need. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Perfect. Meaning I'll get the other 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that gives me room to those over here. Set the smart splitter. This one. We're gonna tear out and move. Let's go into a splitter. No, it needs to be a merger. Like so. And it can go boop to boop. Boop to boop. That will come straight over. Get a smart splitter here. Which it will then go up and run the top row down. The right will be overflow, left will have to here. Up. There. Perfect. And then need a walkway for this. Needs to be too wide. there on the dot. Over there. We would go there if I had rods. Now what can I do? That I guess I could do foundries, mapping that area, I could do concrete stuff. Okay. Let's do some mapping.
What kind of mapping?
Mapping paths for storage.
I legit think I'm gonna have to call it here.
Damn.
Like I am not functioning properly. Feel free to stay on as long as you want.
I understand, but I'm still gonna call you a bitch.
Dude, I probably deserve it. But I am ridiculously tired and I have to work tomorrow.
Yeah. I get it. No, you get you some sleep, rest up, all that good stuff.
Alright. Have fun.
I'll try to.
See ya.
See you, dude. And then there was me. Probably won't do much talking, just because I'm gonna be focused. Trying to knock out this Christmas Titan. As much of it as I can before I have to run go get more resources. Because I'm trying to pretty much just make a shopping list. Need to do the foundation mapping. So this guy, he's gonna come from behind. And probably just wrap right this way. Around to center here. I need foundations like so. And he would then run on down this way as far as the eye can see. But this guy would come over here. That guy needs to be built up. That's big metal ones. So the copper will run this way. Get brought up. Or get brought down, I should say. And then iron and copper, I need to run 2 lines. I could just run them this way. However, I think I'm going to actually run them this way. Have the copper, have them either dip under the copper or have the copper dip under them, so have them run like on these two. This one would obviously want to run this way, but I'd have to run the copper all inside the... I could do. And then have them both kind of hop here and ride over. So here, let me do that. And that, and that, and then nice thick foundations all the way over, and then another set of nice thick foundations all the way over. Actually, You know what? No, not for this one. Actually, so I have to think. I have to be able to get the other ornament in there as well without having a whole bunch of crossing shit. So if there's gonna have to be crossing shit because these two are gonna have to cross the iron unless I route the iron this way and down. In which case that one can route this way, this one can route this way, and they'll route perfectly around, and then I'll just have those come up somewhere because I think I put the out. So I may need to flip those around. No. That would be the easiest way, and if I need to have this come up a step. And all these would merge, go up a level, go over to middle, right here, in which then they'd all come up like right here. No. It'd come up right here. Meaning it would have to cross underneath the iron right here, which isn't a big deal. So, I mean, the iron is kind of pushed out the way right here. I could have it come up here, go over, route this way, go underneath, and come up and immediately go underneath. Have that one come up, have it go here. I mean, that one's gonna ride the middle and go here, and the iron would come up, go over top of it, the copper would come up. Hold on. So the iron ornaments would come here, right here, and then iron ornaments would be here, so it'd be iron, copper, and then assorted. And so the iron would come down, copper would come down, and so it would be assorted, but then the assorted would come up and make a hard right and come across to this one, and then all three are in line along center, with the assorted being on the end like I want them to be. And then it's a matter of just extending all of these, because then I can wiggle the iron over, or yeah, I'll wiggle the iron over, have it come over, and then that third one there. And then they'll all run this way, having these become those, and having the copper route itself to where it doesn't cross anything, and they all just have to pass underneath the iron, and then when it gets to, and those two would run straight down. That one is how the copper would run. The iron would go this way, pop out, go over center, you can go under, and then the assorted would, oh no, the assorted's going to pop out here. So the iron would come down the center line here where the assorted pops. I'll go under. Iron would then come back up around here, pop a 90 to a 90. The assorted, in the time that it comes up through here and goes 90 to there, it would cross under, crossing under copper, hitting here, popping up at the 90, and then following. Cool. And then everything else can fill other than I also need to go down and see the assemblers I would need for, because the way I think I'm going to do it is I'm going to have them all kind of merge and then have the line come here. I need to flip them around actually. The only issue with that is smart splitters. Because I can do a splitter, or I can do smart splitter and do split, split, Over. No. It kind of has to be like this. Well, no, because I can cram these in. If I did... Alright, so they all merge and pop out there. Do a smart splitter right off the back. It goes over and goes up. I'd have to scoot it where it wouldn't be perfectly aligned. Be the only issue. Because I could do smart splitter, regular splitter, and have it pop, and then have the smart splitter do overfill off the regular splitter, and have one go over and roll up. The only issue is it wouldn't be perfectly in line, which I guess it doesn't have to be. It would just be nice if it was, and then all you fuckers can get deleted. Like so. You too. And you. And I'm gonna place you all flipped around. And actually, we're gonna bring you in closer too. You're gonna be put like right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we will flip it around. That's where I wanted you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what I can do is it'll come, it can smart splitter, split, have it come forward in 90, come over, and then run down with all the splitters. Because it would be smart splitter with logistics. Like so. And so then after the smart splitter, it would be regular splitter. And then it could run a 90 out of the top, out of the front. Or it could run a 90, or it could run a point here, pop a 90, follow this line where it doesn't interact with that. Don't come out here because this one's gonna pop a double 90 to get straight in line with this. So that's gonna cut off this way, it's splitting. However, it can come immediately out, pop a 90, run down to the edge, and then run down. And then with this little gap we have here, that one can take its ass, because what I'll do is that's, and this was for copper. However, I'm going to stop that because if I do a smart splitter off of here, I do a smart splitter here. No, I can't do that because this has to be a merger. However, I can turn the merger where it does this, and then it comes out right here. Let's scoot it over. It's like here. Would I be able to connect up? Yes. And then this could run a line right down here. Have it hit a splitter here, or a smart splitter here. The smart splitter would be right about here. Yep. Except I would imagine it'd be up. So let me that. because then it could come out of here, come over, hit here, go up a space, and the smart splitter would go, okay, so left any, center any, and then the right would be overflow, right? And then this right could immediately pop, and hit that up there. Which would come down, which would be the overflow. Because it should split normally and have overflow do the other one. Right? Because if you just leave it as any, if you put it as none, it's not going to let any pass. But if you have any, it should just do split. Like a normal splitter. Is there... Let me find the description of these. Splits conveyor belts in 3. You can set a rule for each output to decide exactly what part should go there. So if I set it to any, it should allow any to pass and split it evenly. Let's find out. I don't have the stuff to do find out. Okay, but it should go here and it should split. We'll find out. And then it would run down along the top, obviously, so we'd have to maybe extend that and then come over here and run down. So we'd have one output running this way, one input running that way, and the output would run seamlessly this way, hit right here, go up to the ceiling, where it would then go into the ceiling. Everything else, I think, is going to... I can get rid of this. Because that's not going to be there anymore. Along with that can stay, because that's the actual one. And then, yeah. And then before I run off to go do anything else, I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. Because I want to set up the architecture stuff with a small one, and it's offset. And then it would be like the road barriers. How is it not? I guess I'm just stupid, I guess. Road barriers, and then would come up to the ceiling, which would be boom, 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 boom. And it'd be small concrete pillars down. Or well, I guess I don't need them over there. Kind of give it that definition over here, showing, hey, that's blocked off. Please go. Another one. However, this one is popped out a little farther than that one, because this one is on a second one over here, so I'll do something like this with that. Actually, because I don't think I'm gonna extend the floor out over this. So, meaning that this would just be glass with the beam. So let me get some metal beam. Oh, I don't have the stuff. What about painted? Nope. Then this I can just do small support pillar. I don't want to do that. I'll do a beam when I get the time. But then concrete zooped up with a small support on top. And come over here. Some small supports on top here. Need to put one more. There we go. And then when we do this section, we'll add beams like that to this section as well. I don't think I'm gonna do it for this, just because this needs to be tidied up. And I need a more permanent location for the iron. Granted, I probably won't move it. It'll just stay like it is. I like them running across the ceiling like they do. That running across there. I think I set this up, but I think Trev might have also fucked with it. Which kind of makes me want to delete it. Because it should be... Oh no, this is all for these guys. Right, this is for the two thing. We don't have presents going to a storage box, I don't think. And I think is what we're going to use the center one for. And then of course we've got this big ugly thing, which is just where the iron comes in and goes up. I'm not going to mess with. I don't think I'm going to mess with these either. And we're just going to leave those open. And I'm going to jump down and do glass work. Just if I can. I cannot, so I need silica as well. What do I have in my inventory? Nothing really. Okay. Now seems like a good time to go do run. Go get the stuff I need. Oh man, the train just left too, didn't it? Don't text and drive. I think it'd eventually be cool if maybe we did something like either underneath or on the side. So like we put a wall and then do like a platform, like a walking platform along the side. So that like not only do you have the railing, but you also have to like go up a bit, and we can drive these along there as like a little mini roadway. Just so like A, we're out of the way of the train, and B, we don't have the risk of falling off. And then it'll have like a little area where it'll go up and like it can loop back into itself and shit too. but that's just a lot of extra work that I don't think we'll get to. And I'm definitely thinking about running a hypertube to Santa's workshop just because I'm tired of having to run or drive. I can just hop in the hypertube and go. Alright, so I need rods, silica, and beam. I'll get silica last because it's just for glass. And then this one should be the rod one, because I remember setting up half of it. One, two, three, four, five ought to be enough. The hypertube system is really nice because we don't have to do a whole bunch of extra shit to get places. I need the steel titan now. While I'm there, I'll grab like another set of pipes, but I'm mostly going for the beams. And to see what Cobble did, because I am just very much not in a work on the steel titan mood. I want to get as far in this Christmas shit as I can get. Like, I can't do any research or anything because nobody else is online. But, so, third floor storage. Do I have the tube set up yet? I do not. However, I flew out. So, need a shit ton of these. And like I said, I'll grab a thing of pipe. Don't kill me. Okay. I need to get around to regridding that as well, which I'll probably do after I get the Christmas and Steel Titan going, is regridding the other power plant. And then I'll probably work on more like mini Titans. Like maybe a copper one, go find the pure copper nodes and set up a copper Titan just making just copper things. Because even though we have some copper in the Iron Titan, it's nowhere near what it needs to be. Go set up like a copper Titan, go set up a, all that stuff. And then I'll fill out the rest of my inventory with silica. Perfect. What do we have table supplies we can buy? It's already all been bought. Structural frame set would be nice to have. stairs, industrial walkways, maybe. Organization wise, there's just the medical box and the hazard box. Walls, there's conveyor walls, tilted walls, windowed walls, attachments. We already got, nope, we have the Mark 1, we went straight to Mark 2, which is fine, we don't need those. Foundations, pretty much got everything here. Specials, vehicles, and there's the statues. Customizer, there's steel metal wall, asphalt, concrete, or coated, number patterns, halfway patterns, arrow patterns, icons. Equipment wise, parachutes, health pack, coffee cup, ammo pack, beacons, and then parts, we can buy parts. So I don't really see anything we really need at the moment in there. Just some quality of life stuff. Like the windows would be nice for like the perma base, but that's pretty much become a thing of the past at the moment because we're all focused on getting what we're working on up. So priorities include finishing Santa's workshop before Ficsmas ends, because that is top priority. Getting the Steel Titan finished, because we need both of those up and running. And then regridding the energy, which isn't that huge of a deal. It can stay off-grid for a little bit. It's just that keeping it off-grid means that it's like just an eyesore. But then perma-base needs to be established with a train station and storage and how we're going to do all that. And then what I might do is on some days that I'm just free, if I ain't got nothing going on, I'll probably hop on stream just to place all the pillar platforms for the trainways and Santa's workshop pillars down to the water, where it actually like looks like it's not floating, it's actually, you know, up in the air. And then what I'll do is when I'm completely done with it, I'll have Trev come over and color code it, or help me color code it, I should say, because I know it's going to be pretty boring for Rax to come do this all by himself. So like if we both grab an end and just kind of work our way through it, go to the next floor, work our way through it, work on the next floor, go our way through it, that would help. I don't like that they color-coded stuff before we were done though, because it now feels like we got to go back and check everything. But at the same time, I am happy because it shows how it's gonna look. And back. I'm also gonna probably take and redo the tubes that Cobble did. It's like, I like them being in here, I just don't like them being stacked the way they are. And I don't like that they're not at 90s. But now that I'm back, I have brought more equipment. I can finish over here. Move on. Perfection. Now to do the other side. And yes, I could cut back on these to make it to where they all curve into one. But at the same time, I like having multiple. Because then it makes nice, straight conveyor belts. So that's all hooked up, and then it would go carry over to like here, and then it would go vertical, and then it would split out. I make sure I have stuff hooked up too. So inside of here it goes boom to boom, boom to boom. So left is going to be none, center is any, right is going to be overflow. And then we have this coming down, and this is gonna go just like that. Perfect. And then this will go so. And then it goes like it normally would. This side is obviously going to do the same thing. That is going to probably be like, where did I put that one? How close? One over from the edge. There. Meaning I can actually want to go ahead and take a splitter, set it up, have this come over Like so. Ta-da! Nice, cool, refreshing Dr. Pepper. I have power connected, but I'm also going to run power through there, so I have all the powers running through each other. Because, I need to go back down to the first floor. Because I think the way I'm going to run it is it's all going to run based on floor. With one master switch. Because I don't have a switch set up and all this is on the same. And it just runs across the ceiling like that. And I think inside of Santa's actual office we have the master switch, Santa's Workshop master switch, which we'll pretty much use, and this is Santa's auxiliary, which will stay on, so we can go in and out, but the master switch cuts the auxiliary. So we'll be able to cut it off and on how we please with Christmas coming and going, you know? But I'll probably end up just running it like I did these, just all in the same, like, line. Because granted, we have 2 more sections over here for assemblers that I'm going to be using. So now let me start placing the mergers. Now all the mergers are set up and going towards down here. Or I still need to set up where it's going to go up at for that. This will go up here. So. And then I need to climb my happy ass up there so I can handle routing to storage. Are you fucking kidding me? I hate when you do that and it fucking just fucks it. Okay. It comes out like this. And it would run straight down. Meaning that this... I don't have to move any. Nice. So it just runs straight as long as it can. It hits right here. All of a sudden it decides, hey, we're gonna dip. under. And come back up. Like so. And then it just keeps on running. And then we hit, which I meant to do, reacross. So I can go ahead and place all of these bad boys. Keep picking it up. copper. This is, or no, that's a sorted, which needs to route underneath to. I still have it because the copper has to go under this one. Copper come down. We do copper. Satisfactory is an OSHA violation. whole big elaborated mess. In hindsight, I could have easily just switched around the smart conveyor to be on that side. But it's fine. Because now, it's sorted. Go here. No, copper go there. Because the copper comes from this side. And the assorted goes on inside of the factory. Because it goes to the next in line. Chadia. So now we have storage set up for the overfill here, the overfill over here. I need to just bring it down to connect it. And then this all goes, these all merge into one, which has this come down here. And what I'll do is I'll place a smart splitter in front of it, like so. That is off center. Connect it up, and I'll have it go left, right, and then center will be overflow. And then we'll have the other assemblers over here. So then I just need to hook up the stuff back here, which is splitters. Boop. Boop. I am out of cable. Okay. And I hate that it keeps switching it up. Ooh, I didn't even check to see if going this close is going to fuck with the angle. And it is. I've got to back up. Unfortunately, I can't though. I mean, I'm sure if I take and which I have to scoot the other ones out as well because they are way too close. Meaning that this are now null and void. Default, they would have to be probably right here. Let's see. Nope, even farther. Have to be here. I put them close together. That would work. The only issue is this one. I mean, the top ones don't have to. to be, but like kind of clips through that. I'd want them to be one on top of the other. I mean, it clips just a tiny bit over it, it's fine. So it would have to be just off of the center line. Meaning it'd have to be like here. So. Of course, I against it. Perfect, and then boom, it splits. Boom. I'll run right across the top of here, and then we'll do its whole split thingy. Keep on going. It is just becoming a jumbled mess. I still gotta do cable there, which I don't have cable for. Okay, we can go ahead and do the math for the next set of assemblers. So there are 13 assemblers total that make 5 each. We're going to factor it 12 times 5 because we want one to be overhead for storage. And so we do 12 times 5 is 60. So it gives us 60 per min. And then I need an assembler, which I don't have enough cable for, so we're just going to have to look at this one. For this, it takes 15 and 6 to make 2. 6. Meaning, due to 60 divided by 6, we get 10. Because I'm 90% sure that we're getting 150 branches per minute. Which means all we'd have to do is go down to the bottom, check the math, and then find a way to split the branches to come up. This side should be branches. Yeah, it's making 10 branches per minute with, should be 12 constructors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 10, that's 80. We're halfway there. So what I'll end up doing is having a tree farm that's dedicated to just branches. That's what I could do, because then those branches can go to storage. It would be 8, 16, 24, 32 total constructors. So 32 times, what was it, 10 per minute? Yeah, so that's 320, and I only need 155. Meaning I could have it and only run 16 constructors. Meaning one section on branches, and have remaining presents go to storage. So I need to go down and see exactly what I need, so I can start getting all this prepared. Hello, train. Whackle. Thank you. So for starters, I need to finish the trees over here, because I don't think Rax did. No. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trees. That's 11 plus the 32, right? Because it's 3, 6, could be 8 now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's 4 rows, so you get 32 plus 11. So 32 plus 11, that's 43. And then I need 10 assemblers, 16 constructors, that should be it, because I can have these piped straight to, I'll have them come over here. And I didn't put down the barricades for this. Why didn't I put down barricades for this? Yeah. Have it come up somewhere in a neutral territory that I can have it go all the way. So I might end up setting the trees in such a way that, like, there's a gap somewhere like along this edge, and I have them all run to that gap and go up. I have to go up top and see. So starting up here, this would be the second section. If I wanted to come from right here, I absolutely could, and have it go up to the next level, which works so far. And on this level, it would pop in around here where the second level is. So like pop in like right here. These constructors, I could have it go through like the pillar hook, come down the neutral zone, hit the center, and then do the constructors. Or just have it come down the entire outside edge here on the outside on like a wall. So have it poke up, face out, hook all the way down and around, have it come all the way down, and then have it hook into the building and come to center and then go. So it's not like shown on the front as much. I think that would work. It's not what I'm gonna do. And then have the constructors feed right into the assemblers that are up here. And then it would just be a matter of smart splitting to allow some to go to storage. Which the next storage would be in line with that pillar. First things first, let me go get all those supplies that Rax dropped for me on that second floor to see if I have enough to make more Christmas trees. Because my inventory, I have some. Don't have any ornaments, so that would be the issue. And I don't have any being made because I don't have hook to power, because I'm trying to get everything set and then have it start running. So what I need to do is go ahead and get these running, because what it'll do is it'll start the overflow process. So I'm not going to turn on the assembler because I don't need the mixed ones. What I'm going to do is I'll run a temporary power pole there, and then I'll set the permanent power poles in here. So and I can't cut these on yet because I still have to. Crap, that's right, I'm out of cable. As far as I can get with that. Did I already? I did not. Did I make it? I think I did. Be good on everything, I guess. I need more encased. I'm gonna go ahead and run the copper because I know I'm bound to forget. It's already built there. copper will flow all the way down and throughout. Should fill. And then I just gotta go get cable, which train has left, so I do have to drive myself. And while I'm there, I should probably grab some maybe a couple things of concrete. I need to at least get those presents started to stack. Or not presents, but ornaments. Just because those are the ones that help make the trees. So if we can get a stockpile of those, I won't have to worry about getting them. Because it should backlog a good bit. And then once I get those going, I'll probably just focus building up, like the actual building, like putting in the walls downstairs, maybe going in color coding, doing all that good stuff. I wonder if you take fall damage in the car if you just drive it off the edge. Modular frame, do a sort, some pipe, and screws. So I have a nice surplus. And then right there. Let's get rid of the wire. And that's about all I can really get rid of. It says the train is over there. But I don't know how much I bleed at. Being is I can't see it. There's a train over here. Which probably is Cobble's train. And I don't know where Polar Express went. Unless it's because I'm so far it rendered itself out. In which case, that's gonna suck. Yeah, it went so far that the compass just took it off. Which I now have the cable for everything I need. But I'm going to mainly focus on getting all those foundries up and running right now. Just so we can start getting the copper and iron to start getting in the backfill. And then, excuse me, finish out the cable needed for all the splitters for the assembler for making the multicolored ones. And then going and planting as many trees downstairs as I can. For now, on the ornaments one, because we need those more than we need the wreaths right now. I want to focus as far back as possible, so like our base stuff, like the branches, the candy canes, the ribbons, the red, blue ornaments, they're all set perfectly. Like they're as automated as I'm going to make them. Unless I make like a second side of the factory. As for like the copper and iron ornaments, those are getting ready to go up. They're going to be as optimized as I'm going to make them. And then the multicolored ornaments are in one section of assemblers, and then the branches are going to be in one section of assemblers because we don't have anything that takes wreaths yet. As far as I know, I'll look at the manual when I get back over here. Double check. But I think after that, it's all manufacturer stuff. Meaning, it's stuff that, like, I'd have to build way, way, way more. And I'd have to get Cobble and Rax back involved. And it'd probably be stuff where I'd plant another, like, tree factory in, like, on the opposite side. And just expand. So, MAM-wise, for Ficsmas Holiday, we've gotten the giant tree and the tree branch. We've got the candy cane. We've got the bow. We've got red and blue ornaments. We've got, it costs that, which we got red and blue. We got the snowman actual snow. We got the gift tree, the copper, and the iron. This just gave us a upgrade. And then we've got the power lights and the ornament bundle, which takes the ornament bundle to get the power lights. And then we've got the snow dispenser and the decoration, and we need that stuff to do the next upgrade. And there's only 3 more things. So, take me to the constructors. Take me down to Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are fluffy. Bum, 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 bum. Not every vertical thing is going to get something like this because some of them are just going to be off because foundries are one of those things that are a pain in the dick. However, I'm going to be furious if Cobble's encased beam factory is prettier than my entire Steel Titan. Just because I've put so much work and thought into my Steel Titan, if he comes in and one-ups me in like just a couple of days, I'm going to be fucking livid. Now I just have to go through and set all these to the copper. That's not copper. Okay. Because this is master power. Right? It's so hard to fucking tell. So it goes to the one on top, which goes to there, yeah. Yeah. So the one on top is master, the one on bottom is auxiliary. All the foundries are online now. I also feel like I can take and go ahead and close off this entire floor. Just so I can actually walk. And now, because this did backfill already, technically they are splitting off. And it does do a split, which is good. And so I've got copper ornaments going up and iron ornaments going up. Because it is Backlog, like it should be. And get all these. I got all these. So that's a little bit of a weight off my chest. And I've got that done. I can work on the splitters back here soon. So now copper going in. Iron is going in on this side at least. There we go. That's all the copper and iron on that side. Which means it's just got to backfill itself a little. Which is perfectly fine. We're doing the second one. So, this power. Just because I need that extra. I've also got to readjust that in because I forgot that I Oh, is this one fucking backwards? Yeah, it was. The only problem with running them two different directions is that some might end up backwards. Either way, all the copper are filtering in, and then gonna backfill storage. The iron, I just need to snatch here. This come up to like here, and then loop over. And I'll hold on to those ones. And so now all this will backfill and be nice and pretty. Start storing up. The train should be working perfectly. Once the copper fills, the copper should fill first because I connected it first. And then all the assemblers I can set to the ornament bundles when I get there. And then this smart splitter, the overflow goes there, which I've already got it routed to go over there, and you can see them coming down, which is good. Let me go check the storage bins themselves to make sure they're actually being stored. I don't see any copper coming down. Yeah, they are going storage. Cool. And now it's just a matter of getting the other assemblers up, getting the trees up, getting all that stuff rigged and set. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and focus on pulling out the platform. It's gonna go over top of these assemblers. This come down here. I may eventually, like down here on ends like this, have it where it goes up a level and then like hypertubes or something connect in, but I doubt it. It'll probably just be a run around this place until you get where you want to go type deal. Down here close to this edge, however, I am gonna have it come up. One. Simply because, actually, let's see how it fits. Let's see how it works, because if I'm not clipping too badly. Oh yeah, they fit under. And it just goes to, well, let me actually redo that. It would go to this so that there's a rail here. And granted, they'll clip through the rail. It still will look nice. And then I'll do one of these with all the way down. Way around, because it does need that extra space here. So I'm just gonna follow it like such. And then I can put more T's right there. And boom. Nice little open spot right there. Let's go ahead and drop our merger over here. Go inline, just like that. Actually, I'm gonna move it back. It'll be inline on the center. So then when I do this, I can do boop to boop. Ooh. Ooh, make it look nice and pretty. And then when they come through on the one conveyor. Because this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm only doing 10, so I can do them inward and then do the constructors down there and have plenty of room for all that to just be extra space for like the manufactories and stuff. All this roof space I can close in. I'm not gonna start these up just because I don't need the assorted yet. You close all this in too, but like tedious stuff I'll do later on. How many ornaments do we have going? Nowhere near the 800 I need for both, but it's filling up nicely. I'm gonna drop down to the first floor. I can't make any trees, but I can keep enclosing in the glass wall. Isn't it like this? Oh, that's funny. You can change their colors too. Alright, so foundations, we're gonna go 4 out. Okay. So just go ahead and color all those. And then walls, window frames. Got it on that zoop. Does it actually change anything on these? No. Ran out of sheet metal. I started getting them down, but I still do window walls? I can. I could do these internal walls here. These guys. So I could ride the train back, but I think I'm gonna hop off here soon. Got a nice chunk done. I'll probably hold off. That looks like it goes up to maybe 3rd floor. Let's go up and see. Where do I get over the top of that Christmas tree? Yeah, that's going to be 3rd floor because it's still not over it here on the 2nd floor. Third floor. Dang, is it still not over the top on the 3rd floor? It's not. Lord, okay. So that's going to have to be like, it's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then 4th up there would have to be where that roof is. Lord. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna call it for the night, guys. Next episode, I'll probably lose even more sanity working on this thing. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go check out Rax and Cobble, even though they weren't in the stream long. Still, go show them some love.